Hi, everybody. This is Joan, and I'm going to once again welcome you back to my results of week 2 on our total weight loss system. First of all, week 2 was also a success. I actually lost 4.4 additional pounds, and that means that over the last 2 weeks, I have lost 8.2 pounds. Now, I was a little concerned about that again because I realized the average is 1 to 2 pounds per week. And I was chatting with someone else who has experienced weight loss, and they reassured me that what will ultimately happen as I progress through the weeks, that my weight loss may not be as rapid. So knowing that I will ultimately level out, I'm not really concerned. But once again, I also realized that I am not starving myself, so I'm okay with that. Now, as far as my inches, and everyone knows I'm monitoring my waist, abdominal area, and the visceral fat that I have in that area. So I lost another half inch, which means I've lost a total of 1 inch over the last 2 weeks. So those are my results, but let's talk about once again the challenges of the experience of being on a new system of eating. Well, first of all, last week was a week in which I really do once again want to emphasize the importance of learning to manage your changes in routine and how that will relate to your food preparation. Last week, I had the opportunity to work at our local precinct because we were having a local election. So, for anyone who's done something like that, you'll know that it's an all day process from the morning to early evening. So, with that in mind, I knew that I had to plan my snacks. I knew that the meals would take care of themselves, but because I had my meals planned to take with me, but just me being able to coordinate that with the functions of working the election was challenging, but I was successful in so doing. The other part of last week was that I was having on Saturday our new product launch and our hostess appreciation. And again, there's a lot of work preparing for the event. And if you are executing the event, you've got a lot of things that you're staying on top of. But again, by planning and making sure that what was being fed to my guests was part of my handy dandy total weight loss meal planner, made it so much easier than it would have been in the past. So, those were my challenges of trying to make sure that I managed everything along with what I was having to do and changes of my routine. Now, secondly, uh, in week 2, your body will begin to adjust to the times you're eating. It will adjust to the portions that you're eating. And again, remember, there are 5 times you're eating per day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 snacks. What I have found in so doing is that the portions that you are allocated based upon the number of calories really begins to settle in to the point where you really are full with each meal. And so don't think that because you are allocating so many calories per meal that you're going to walk away hungry. Your body does adjust. That's what I discovered in week 2. Well, when you're in that second week, also, what you're going to find is that you are really going to fall in love with some of the dishes that are part of the meal planner. There were 2 particular items I fell in love with, but one in particular was the baked Greek salmon. I fell in love with it so much that I decided to make it one of the entrees for my hostess appreciation and new product launch on Saturday. In addition to that, I also made the chicken and pasta in lemon sauce as the second entree for our event. And I will tell you that both dishes were very well received by the audience. And so that made me feel really good because they were able to taste dishes that had calories that were reasonable, and yet they fell in love with those dishes. And I actually had several people ask me for the baked Greek salmon recipe. So that was exciting. And now, lastly, I want to share the other important part of week 2, and that is your water consumption. Remember, water consumption is extremely important. I have fallen in love with drinking water, and of course, everybody who knows me knows I'm using our water filtration system with the tap water in my home, and the water is wonderful. So I have truly enjoyed being able to get in anywhere from 90 to 120 ounces of water per day. And I kind of feel that has helped me also with my weight loss. That's it for week 2. I do want to share with you that week 3 is going to be filled with a lot of challenges for me. I'm not going to share what they are now, but I want you to tune in to week 3 because you will see what my challenges are, or going to be, I should say, and you won't want to find out what my results are with all those challenges. Well, until we meet again next week, I want to say goodbye to everyone, and I am available if you have any questions or just want to have some share time with me about how things are going on our total weight loss system. Bye, everybody. Talk soon.